Morning, guys. So, let's see. Not 100% set up and ready yet, but that's okay. That is okay. So, I kind of want to make some of these abstract floral pieces. I think they're so much fun to create. And I just stick them in these little, I think these are 4x6 plastic sleeves with my business card. So when I go do like vendor events and stuff, I have some, little pieces that might be more budget friendly or just something somebody could stick in a nice little frame on their desk or something, or gifts for people. So I figured I have a bunch of stamped pieces. I'll show you guys. So these are actually stamps from my palettes. Now this one I actually stamped from the palette that we did yesterday or the day before. I just liked the colors and how they were blending on the palette. Like burnt sienna, I think that's what it is, burnt sienna, and like neon pink go together so well. Let me make sure that's what it was. Oh, that one's burnt umber. But burnt sienna, looks absolutely amazing as well with pink. So it's just a really good combo. This one's kind of growing on me since it's been sitting here drying, but I wanted to be able to pull the tape and show you guys how this one dried. I love how that gold is just my favorite. You guys need this in your life. It is a little bit spendier, but it'll last you forever, and the quality of it is just phenomenal. So I was gonna pull, I might do a floral on this one, but I was kind of thinking I really liked how these ones turned out, that I was just gonna leave those as separate pieces. And I have more, but yeah, as I was telling you guys, these are like palette from my paintings that I've done. It's just colors that I loved off the acrylic and ink palettes. So I'm going to be doing those. These were just some random pieces I did of like the 100 painting challenge, but I think I ended up doing like, I think I only did like 20 or 30. I should have done 100, but it was just some random things I was doing a while back, and a lot of them turned out hideous, so I threw them away. And the ink in this one, it got like stuck in the dauber or something, and it's terrible. But I do like this color right here, that's why I've kept it, and how the blue and the silvery color blended. And these, I like this. So making little just random abstracts with different materials and colors is a good idea, so you can kind of get a feel of what you like and don't like. I need to do something on that one. So when I like to make little watercolor pieces, I like to mark off the corners with where the border goes with the matte frames. And these are ones obviously that I have not finished yet. And then there's that one, so I need to get on it and finish those. I have so many unfinished projects everywhere. I think that's got to be like an artist thing. This was another one of those random abstracts. This one I really like, and this one. So oh my gosh, I did not sign. Oh, I must not have had my stamper yet. So I like using the date stamp and signing the back of pieces. So that's more things I need to get done and get it in my little suitcase. That one didn't have a whole lot of color on that stamp, but I can add more color. This one's kind of cool. I might do like 2 flowers on that one. And I didn't know what I was going to do with this one, but now looking at it, I could probably do a floral on that one. That's fun. It's just another abstract. This one, I forgot to put the gloss gel on it before I started putting alcohol ink on it. So this is more or less just a scrap paper. I'm not really going to do anything with that. But, yeah, I need to sign and stamp those. So here's another one. I love this one. That's so pretty. And then there's another one. It's really different with that, like, teal color. There's that one. This was just an abstract thing I did. I'm not quite sure I want to even put anything on this one. It's not really... I guess I could give it a shot. Otherwise, I'm just going to throw it away, right? It might end up looking cool. And the ink on this one was really thick, too. I don't know quite know why it did that. I don't know. Maybe I'll do a floral on that one too. I don't know. And then there's this one. But yeah, these are the ones I don't think I want to do anything with just yet. Let's see. And I do have quite the assortment of watercolors that I might use for these today. The Gonzai Tombi, the Kiritaki paints. I think I will use these ones today because I haven't gotten to use them yet. So I'm excited to give those a try. And my favorite, the Da Vinci watercolors. I absolutely love their palettes. As you can tell, I've used this one quite a bit. So I may or may not use this one today. I might stick with the Kiritaki, but we'll see. And then I also have this Gonzai Tombi. This one is Sumi colors. So I'm assuming it's more on the neutral side of things. Let's see what colors it has. Red, yellow, green, blue, violet, and brown. We might use those. I don't know. Seems kind of fun. And then I still have the colors on here from the granulating colors, which I loved. Oh my gosh. These were so pretty. So we might end up using some of those too. But let's just see how it goes. This little abstract was fun to do too. So, unfortunately, I don't know the date, but let's see. Say the 30th. Oh my gosh, the dates are just flying. Okay. So we'll just put the 30th, and then I need a pen so I can sign it. And we'll do the other one, and I can go put these in. I like this one. This one turned out kind of cool. Sign this one. Okay, so signed. And then I can go put those in the little mini suitcase that I use for different events. And I have my little paper cutter. So I will be going live on Twitch today, guys. I'm going to be working on that piece that has the woman with the leopard on there, or jaguar, whatever it is. I can't tell the difference. But I think I'm going to be working on the florals today. I worked a lot on her face yesterday, which was a lot of fun. Finally was getting in my groove. I haven't done a portrait in a long time, so it was taking me a minute. And then I also feel like when I go live, you know, you feel like all eyes are on you, watching from behind your back, and just kind of makes my nerves get a little weird. Okay, so I'm going to put the maybes over here, because these might be ones that I try later. I like this one. This one's not bad. This one's pretty. This one's a bit over the top, but might be able to make it work. I just don't want to do too many at once. I know I'm going to do something on that one. It's gorgeous. This one's cool. These are actually kind of cool. So I'm thinking I might do like one floral right here. That would actually be pretty cool. And do like 2 flowers on this one. But I might save this stack for another video, so that way I'm not doing too many today. Even this looks like it might be quite a bit. So maybe, let's see. Let's pick out some of my faves here. So if I do them all at once, then I won't have anything to do later on. I love these colors. Maybe 4. Okay, we'll start with 4 today. That way I have other projects for other videos. Because sometimes I get cool ideas randomly and I'm like, oh my gosh, I should have done that. So, all right, I am going to pull the tape from this one. So satisfying, as my kids would say. Oh my gosh, you guys, I had a dentist appointment this morning and I totally thought I was getting some cavities worked on. Turns out it was just a cleaning. Thank God. I was stressing for no reason. As usual. I'm a stressor. I want to be able to pull it at an angle here. And this side. Oh yeah, this one's actually kind of cool. Gives me mermaid vibes with that stencil I did. Okay, you gotta move. There we go. Guess I should make sure this has all been in view this entire time. Okay. Whew. Haven't checked it. Okay, so yes, this is like a cheapo cutter, but you know what? It's all Walmart had at the time, and they didn't have the bigger one, so I was kind of bummed about that, but whatever. Over time, I'll get the bigger one. Let's see, is that kind of in the center where the tape was? Let's hope so. Okay. Now that we got those, we can cut these in half. Oh my gosh, that actually looks kind of cool. I like that. And then we will do this one. I think that's good right there. Okay, so this piece, now that it's by itself, it actually looks pretty cool. I still think I want to put a floral on it, so we're going to do that. This is awesome by itself. I love it. And I did see on Pinterest, you guys, oh my gosh, the other day, it was so cute. I did take photos of it. Well, like, save the photos to my phone. But people were making beautiful little abstracts like this, and then they would take, like, calligraphy pens and write in, like, Bible verses. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so genius. I really like that neon pink. Maybe I should invest in, like, a full-size tube of neon pink. In acrylic, because all I have is that little tiny thing, but that was pretty good neon for a little cheapo set. But yeah, I thought that was just precious, and I was like, oh, maybe I should make some pieces that are just for that, so I can write some Bible verses and then people can kind of gift them or frame it. I might do that with these. I don't know. I might have to practice my calligraphy for a little bit before I go and try to do something like that and then ruin the piece, right? Yeah, that would be kind of fun. Okay, then cut this one. I just gotta figure out where the center of the tape would have been. Maybe about there. Not even close, but that's okay. That is pretty cool. I like it. I like this one too. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna practice my calligraphy because I feel like these would be really fun to put Bible verses on. I really like how thick those little blobs of the ink gave it that cool texture, and it's so shiny. Okay, I can get mesmerized by these things all day long. So I think I will stamp. Oh wait, maybe I should wait till I'm done before I stamp because I'm gonna be adding liquid water and stuff to that, so I don't want to ruin those. But these ones I can do and sign. One. 2. Yeah, these ones turned out a lot better than I thought they were going to, and I'm glad that 3 of them really just, I loved. Normally I'm lucky if I get 1 or 2. So yeah, those are cool. Okay, so I will go stick those in the suitcase. Because they turned out so cute. Okay, let's see. I guess I don't need the paper cutter anymore, so I can put that away. And then I was thinking I might try some different florals today. Not the exact same ones I normally do. Let me grab a... Where is my sketch pencil? Uh-oh. Oh, it's right here. There we go. All right, so this one I can set over there. And I do like to lay my brushes flat to dry. That's why they weren't in the cup today, because it keeps the water from, like, when you put it like this in your cups to dry, the water settles down and it ruins the glue that holds these pieces together. So I like to lay them down flat and hope that it makes them last longer. That's what I've heard anyway. Doesn't mean it's completely factual, but whatever. Okay, now I gotta align myself here and figure out what florals I want to put on these. Weird stuff on my board. I need to get another one of these boards painted up. My husband cut 3 of these for me, I think. I think there was 3. Was there 2? But I just used outdoor white paint, just some old paint cans that we had, and painted it white so I could use it. So like when I'm working on pieces that I have to spray a fixative on, I could just pick the whole thing up and take it outside instead of just taping it to the table, because then can't exactly take the whole table outside. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so I guess we're gonna do 5 today. And I did look on Pinterest for different floral sketch ideas, so maybe I can kind of do a different one or something than I normally do. Let's see, which one does this want to be? Check out different orientations. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Ooh. Well, now I can't decide if I want to do it this way or this way. I kind of think this would be cool. What do you guys think? And since this one already has such a defined background, I might not have to do so much. Because see, like with these ones, it just had the water or the color on there, but then I added some watercolor to it. But this one already has like the burnt umber background. But who knows? I might add something else. Maybe even like a lighter green or something for this one. Might make it pop more. We shall see. All right, I also need a palette for color mixing when I'm ready. All right, what flower do I want to do on this one? Kind of thinking I might want to do a zinnia, because those ones look pretty cool. Let's see. So this one has like a center and the outer circle, maybe. I feel like I have to get this just right. There we go. But the zinnia center is bigger, so let's fix that one. I thought I was doing it big enough, but I don't think I don't think it was big enough. There we go. Okay, and zinnias have more of a square petal. I like that. Not so thin on the edges, but that's okay. Of course, the first one turns out really good. And then the second one's kind of like, wah. That's okay. That's because I'm going more inward, that's why. Oops, more of a square. Good thing it's pencil and I can always erase it. There we go. That one didn't turn out too bad. So this one's gonna be cool. Good choice. Good idea, guys. Good idea. Zinnia was a good idea. Oh my gosh. I'm excited and nervous to go live today on Twitch because I'm gonna be working on florals, which I haven't done those in a while either. Haven't painted those in a hot minute. Oops. I have to do that a little darker. Alright, I feel like I'm not making them as large as I was. Let's see. That one's a little bigger. So we'll do our best here to make it look like zinnias. Alright, so they have several layers of petals. And so we'll try to give these some extra. Although this is kind of hard to see against this dark of a background. I'm going for it. Oh my gosh, the jets have been out like crazy lately. It's been kind of crazy loud over the past few days. Okay, so it's got that layer. So maybe we'll do some. Oh, that's not even big enough. There we go. And then I guess we can maybe do something like that. some of these areas. Just to make it look more full. And then goodness, these are going to be so hard to see. It's already against black. How much further do we got? Oh, I think I just went inside of another petal. And does that look even? Not really. That'll work. All right, maybe I should put some watercolor on this one. It's already been kind of a long video, sorry guys. Goodness, I didn't think I would make it this long today. Maybe we'll get a few of these done, maybe not all of them. I thought I'd have more time. Okay, so this has the pink. What did I say? We could probably do like a green. And I love that it has like this piece of paper so it tells me what the colors are, and in the lid. Ooh, that one's pretty. What's that one? Greenish yellow. That one might look pretty. I guess we can get some water and mix it up and see what we think. Maybe I should spray some water in it. There we go. Make it a little easier. I don't even know if you guys can see that. Oh, you can. Whew. A little worried. It's almost like a neon green. That might actually look pretty cool. Let's check out. Well, I guess I don't have to put a neutral. I was actually thinking maybe I should put more of a neutral color, but with that burnt umber on the bottom, this greenish yellow might actually be a good fit. So let's just wing it. Ooh, that is pretty. Let me set this down here. Some more water. Just kind of get rid of that white. Wow, that's actually pretty cool. I like it. Should I add a different color too? I wonder if we should do like a darker green. Let's see. Maybe even just some drops of a different one. This one is, let's see, third down, fourth in, Viridian. Ooh. I don't know. I think it's too blue. Not digging that one. Let's try Sap Green Deep and see if we like that one. Ooh, these are like buttery. Whoa. Okay, let's try this one. Oh yeah, that one's better. How about we just do kind of from? Long one. Not bad. I like that. Okay. Cool. So we'll set this off to the side to let that dry. And then once it's dry, I can go in with a fine tip pen and draw in the flower and then erase the pencil. So let me set that one right there. Ooh, I'm nervous. I don't want to mess this one up. I love this. The colors on it are beautiful. All right, let's pick another flower and see which one I want to do. Oh, I guess I should pick an orientation too. I almost feel like this way would make more sense with the composition of this one. Let's see. Ooh, echinacea. I have a bunch of echinacea planted. Kind of want to do something that comes up. It has more of a stem. Normally I do just a flower, like just the head of the flower. But I'm kind of digging something else. Okay, let's see. Move this over here. Let's kind of sketch something out. Fairly loose. Let's see how it works here. Okay. A little different. Let's see. And then I've never drawn one of these before, so interesting. Let's see this one. All right. Just trying to freehand, kind of loose. Some different petals here. Maybe a little more full on this side. What do you think? A little different. Oh. I want to kind of see what it would look like. Maybe. What do you guys think of that one? Kind of different. Okay, we'll give that one a go. Not too bad. Just a loose little sketch. Okay. So colors for this one. We got some reds, basically, because we got maroon, pink, we got a hint of orange, and yellow. Maybe we'll go more with like orangey yellow. Let's see. Because I could do greens as a complementary color. But I don't know. I kind of feel like I want more of this bright color, but that's an ink. Maybe you want to mix these two together? Maybe just a yellow. I don't know. Let's get some colors on here and see. Just get them wet and activate them. Because even this like mustardy yellow, kind of like a yellow ochre, Irolin. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Right there. Irolin. I don't know. Whatever. Looks like yellow ochre to me. Yellow ochre would work. But I kind of want to see more of this. So let's just kind of pull some of the yellow. I mean, that is a fantastic yellow. You can see what happens when we mix a little of this orange. How about we mix both? Let's do that. Let's see what we get. Oh yeah, okay. That's definitely what I'm doing. All right, set that over here. Move this over a little bit and just kind of, that is fantastic. I want to add a little bit more orange, make it a little darker. Oh yeah. Oop, a little too orange. Add a little bit more yellow. There we go. That's more of what I'm going for right there. Just like a hint of that through here. Ooh, that is pretty. Cool. I like that. I like that very much. Cool. I don't feel like I ruined that one at all. I was super nervous because I loved the composition of this, but the colors too. And I feel like those flowers are going to be just lovely. Okay, let me set this one over here so it can dry. And then, let's see, let's kind of clean up some of this so it doesn't get on the other ones. All right, so now we got these three to choose from. which ones do I want to do? Well, obviously I want to do them all, but I'm trying to think. Maybe I'll just stick to one more for today. I love the veins in this as I pulled the piece. I almost feel like a yellow ochre would be awesome on this, or like yellow ochre with a little bit of that yellow, and maybe some kind of sunflower. Maybe I should look up some kind of sunflower for this one. Which way compositionally would I like this to go? Kind of like that. All right, let's see if there is a... Did I pull a sunflower? No. Let's look for a pen sketch sunflower. I love Pinterest. Okay. Wow, that's pretty detailed with the line work. Oh, that's pretty. Wow. That looks fairly simple enough. I say that now and then I go to sketch it. Not so simple anymore. This one's pretty detailed. Trying to decide which one. This one I could be more simplistic with it. Of course I'm gonna go for the more difficult one, right? All right, so we're gonna save that and hopefully use this one as the source. And we'll kind of sketch this one out. Where do I want this one to rest? Do I want just the flower? I kind of feel like I want just the flower, but maybe some of the stem. So we'll shoot for the stem being right about here with possible leaf. Running off the bottom, and then so we got the center right here, outer circle. Ooh, widen that up a little bit. Not exactly perfect, but that's okay. And then I think that's too big. That's actually pretty big. Oh well, let's give it a shot. We won't know until we try, right? Okay, so these leaves are pretty close at the bottom. This one's quite a bit larger. Okay. Wish I had some real flowers to do like a, what do they call it? Paula Prima painting. I would love to get so much better at those. Ooh, I think I'm gonna like this one. I'm not going for like perfection here, just want to have fun. All right, where's that wonky one? I love sunflowers. I think they're so pretty. Okay, so let's kind of turn it a little bit. Make it a little bit easier to see what I'm doing. This one almost looks like somebody was actually looking at a flower. To sketch it. That's just my opinion. Could totally be wrong. That's okay. Then ooh, this is hard. I feel like I'm doing it completely upside down. I mean, I guess I am, but you guys know what I mean. It's awkward. I'm used to keeping everything pretty upright. Okay, let's see. Oh. Oh, this is looking a little wonky. Send help, guys. Help. Yeah, I feel like somebody was actually looking at the flower while they were sketching this. I really like that. I think I need to go get myself some flowers since nobody else is going to. I need to go get some more orchids. I love orchids. I used to have a bunch of them, but I don't know. They were still doing really good. They were really healthy, but the way our room was set up, I had to get rid of them. Makes me so sad. I should have kept them. It's just, we just didn't have the room at the time, and now I feel terrible that I got rid of some living things. That probably sounds really weird, but that's what happened. I know it's not like I got rid of a puppy or something. I just feel like they're living things too, so it just kind of breaks my heart. Oh my gosh, I have a feeling I'm really gonna like this one. I haven't done a sunflower before. Oh crumb, where am I? Right here. Oh my gosh, this is turning out so cool. Let's see. Ah, I feel like something's crawling on my leg. I pray that was just a fly. I don't think I want to look. I'll probably freak out. I think I'm getting a little carried away with how big my petals are. I must say these are kind of big. Did we do it? Oh my gosh, this is gonna be such a lopsided flower. Watch. That's okay. Let's just wing it and see what happens. It's a little lopsided, but it's actually kind of cool looking. Can't complain. Okay. There is also a leaf coming off on this side. So I guess I could do that. There we go. What do you guys think? Does it look a little wonky? Those petals got a little crazy. That's okay. Gives it a more organic feel, right? That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Okay. What colors do I want to do on this one? I think I see a hint of the yellowish color. Maybe I'll do yellow and that yellow ochre color. And see, where's my water? There it is. Kind of blend the two. Let's see what we come up with. So it's pretty yellow. And we'll mix some of this. Boy, that sure didn't give it too much of a not so yellow ochre-ish. Maybe we'll try this one. Yeah, this one is definitely a little more yellow ochre, or like raw sienna. Getting a little more than that. There we go, that's better. Okay, we'll set this somewhere. I like that. Oop. My bad. And then we'll give it a pop of just the yellow. Maybe that yellow orange actually, because I like how that looked on the other one. Ooh, the color doesn't want to stay right there. What the heck? What the heck? Like that, guys, it won't stay. Oops. Totally just mix that. We'll mix some of this into it. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, how ironic. I was doing the sunflower and I picked like a yellowish color. I'm gonna get that yellow out of there. Okay. That's kind of funny. It ended up being yellow like a sunflower. Totally was not going for that, but that's funny. Okay, let me set this off to the side. Oops. And then bring this one back because get the water cleaned up. It's like a Ferris wheel. I think that's dry enough that I can go in with the ink. Let's see, it's kind of a fat tip. Let me grab my little jar here and see which one I want to pick. That's actually not bad. Oops. Excuse me. That one's a larger one. Not quite what I'm looking for. Too small. Yeah, I think this one is good. It is good. I pulled out these two. This one's a little thicker. I might do that one. Okay. And then I gotta decide if I want some shimmer, like any of the gel pen. I could do like a gold or a silver. I'm not quite sure. All right, let me pull the image up for this one. Go back to my, because this was the zinnia. Oops. So I want to make sure I have a source for more details. So this one looks like it has a center, and then it looks like it's got little lines, little circles that kind of come out from the center. Really thin. Ooh, this is my favorite part because I feel like it's like coming to life. I actually see the flower coming out. Okay, and then looks like do zinnias actually have this like little flower thing right here? Didn't really want to do those ones. So I guess I don't necessarily have to. And I like to do this part really, really loose and messy, so there will be nothing exact about placement of these as far as with the pen work. I almost feel like the messier, the better. Pen work is so much fun. Because it is messy. So yeah, none of these are going to be exact and they're not going to look perfect at all. I feel like that's part of like the organic look when you're doing these type of flowers, or these pieces anyway. All right. Oh, that's turning out really cool. And then these ones have like lines, and then feel like they have dots. Yeah, I must have a bunch of farm equipment going crazy out there. Oh my gosh, the pen work, I swear, just gives it that extra touch of just what it needs. Yes, I am kind of rough on my pens, as you can see. Okay. I love it. Wow. That one actually turned out pretty cool. It's kind of big, but that's okay. I'm not sure that I can even see the pencil lines, so I guess I could have left it, but that's okay. There we go. Looks like I got a clean brush to kind of wipe it off. That one's different. Now, if I wanted to, you could always go in with like a gold gel pen or a silver gel pen. I'm not seeing the silver in there, but you could always do like go over the lines for more like line work. But because this one's a totally different gold than this one, I don't want to take away from the gold that's on there. So I probably won't do that with this one. But hey, we might have saved this piece that, you know, otherwise didn't look the best as far as when we originally made it. So there we go. There we go. And then this one I can just stick in a baggie. I'm not sure that it'll fit this size of bag. I might have to order some other sizes in, but yeah, that's actually pretty cool. So I can put that one in the little stash of like abstract things that I've made, but that's fun. So there's that one. And then is this one dry? It's pretty dry. Okay, so now we'll go back to the page. No. Simple abstract flowers. Where's this one? Right here. Okay. So now we can do some line work on this one. And knock this one out. Okay. Try to make it as loose and sketchy as I can. Not being too refined. Ooh, I like it. Ooh, I kind of like it with the pencil underneath. It actually looks pretty cool. I like that. Kind of give this some extra little lines there. Ooh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. This one more defined. There we go. Ooh, this one is so pretty. Oh my goodness. Wow, I really like this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. I really like that. That turned out pretty cool. I almost wanted to leave the pencils on there, the pencil marks. It actually looked pretty neat. And sometimes with certain watercolors, like the pencil doesn't erase from under it. I think the Da Vinci ones do just fine, but it kind of seems like the Kuretake might not let you erase very well or very easily. So just a heads up on that. Wow. It turned out better than I thought it was going to. I'm so excited. Oh, so thankful that one turned out. Okay. I cannot wait to get this one framed. Will that one fit? Well, it might actually fit in a sleeve. Sweet. I love that. Ooh. Okay. Man, I only did 3. I thought I'd just gonna do more than that today. Oh well. I've already taken up a lot of everybody's time, so I will try to work fairly quickly to finish these. This one might take a minute though. Okay, so this one is a lot darker. Center. So we'll kind of go over this quite a few times. Just to make sure I really darken it up. Guess I could do some cross hatching. Okay, there's the center. And then this one looks like a lot of squigglies. So I might just do the petals first. And then go back and do trying to do it fairly quickly because I want to keep it more on the loose side so I don't get too I don't even know what the word is. Alright, if I remember correctly, this one was like that. I'm not sure where that went. Oops. looks a little wonky, but that's okay. Just give the idea that there's leaves right there. Okay, the sunflower looks a little weird. That's okay. All right, so we are just gonna scribble our way through this. Kind of a little darker in between where some of the leaves are, yes. That look a little weird. Okay, and then I guess we'll just do some more loose, scribbly, circly things. In this section. This kind of reminds me of semic writing, so it's going to kind of show through on this piece your specific style, I would assume, of almost a semic writing. Oh my gosh, how fun is that? Just so relaxing. Hopefully you guys have stuck it out. I know my videos probably aren't too exciting, but I'm just sharing what I do with the world. Some fun ideas. Okay, just darken up some areas. Here. And just to give it a little bit more. Okay. Okay, well, I guess we will do some erasing real quick. See how well we can do that. Maybe next time I'll do the watercolor with the Kiritaki first, because like I said, it doesn't look like the Kiritaki really lets you erase the pencil. So my circle might remain. Yeah, I think the Da Vinci I'm able to erase, but that's okay. Either way, it just gives it an extra layer on here. So I'm not even mad about it. Alright, there's my little wonky sunflower. Alright, so out of these three, let me move my tablet. Oh, I didn't mean to do a screenshot. Out of these three, which one is your guys' favorite? I think we all know which one's my favorite. Definitely that one. The sunflower might have to grow on me. Maybe it's just the color that I used. Maybe I should have done brighter yellow. I could always add like, almost like this color. Might give it a little something else. I think I'm gonna do that. Let's do a mix of those two again. And let me grab the yellow. Yeah. I don't think that has enough orange. Let me add more. There we go. There we go. There we go. That actually looks a million times better. Alrighty. There we go. Now I feel like it's done. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite. Still gotta sign and date that one, but I gotta let that dry a little bit real quick. I love this one. I don't know. Well, thanks for hanging out, guys. I would love to see the ones that you guys create, so definitely tag me on Instagram and Facebook. If you guys do create some, I want to see what they look like. I bet they're going to turn out amazing. Some people have amazing sketch skills, so yeah, can't wait to see them, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.